Have you ever been faced with a challenge of somebody else wants to input information into your part, such as price list, vendor information, material? Someone else in the company keeps on sending you information that they want you to put into the custom properties of your part. And if this information changes, you have to constantly update all of your parts. Now with Wappsy SmartLinks, this is a non-issue. Wappsy SmartLinks allows you to link any Excel file, such as a price or a vendor list, directly into the custom properties of any part you want. This also works on an assembly level, so an entire assembly can be driven from a single Excel file. Let's take a look at how Wappsy SmartLinks works. First, we choose an Excel file on which we want to link. We'll use this bolt price list. This bolt price list is maybe a file that our purchasers have created that they update with the new price of all the bolts that they purchase. We can use the I symbol to view the file. It'll open up in Excel, and we can see our purchasers have made a simple price list for different types of bolts with their current cost that they're able to purchase them at. Now this Excel file is under the control of the purchasers, so they can go in and manually edit at any time the price that they're able to purchase these different bolts for. The next column we can look at is Create New Link. All it's going to do is look for a property name and then find the value associated with it. Now Wappsy SmartLinks can either look to the right or look below to find the value. All we have to do is tell it the name of the property to look for. In this case, let's look for 3816. Simply copy and paste the value into the existing property name cell. We're going to select right because we want to look to the right for the property value. Now we click Search. Wappsy SmartLinks searches for any property name called Price for Bolt 3816. It searches to the column to the right. If we had selected below, it would look at the column below. But since our purchaser had the prices to the right, we simply use the search to right. It found the value for us of 0.35, which is the current price of this 3816 bolt. Now all we need to do is click the Add Link. This adds a new smart link for this property. The property name is Price for Bolt 3816, and it was added to our list. Now let's take a look at how we can edit and add more smart links. You can have as many smart links as you want. But first, let's take a look at under the hood what happened. Under our custom properties, we see two new custom properties were created. One, a SmartLinks custom property, contains the path to the Excel file that we need to link to. Another SmartLink was created for the actual property. This property you can call out on your drawing or on your bill of materials, and it will automatically be updated based on the Excel file that the SmartLinks link it to. Let's create a new custom property and link it in there as well. We'll go into the Excel sheet, we'll type in material, and just for the fun of it, let's do below. This is going to be made of 304 steel. So again, we'll simply come in here, copy the name material, put it in here. We'll search below, because we know the value is below it now, and search for it. We see it found the value of 304 steel below material. So we'll add this link as well. Now we have a smart link for the price for bolt and for material. And in our custom properties, material is now linked to 304 steel and price is now at 35 cents. Now let's see what happens if somebody edits or updates that Excel file that we used for our SolidWorks file externally. Somebody else has this open. and they say, well, now the price for the 3/816 bolt now went up to 66 cents. And the material is no longer 3 or 4 steel. Now it's made out of 6061. They simply make their value edits using standard Excel, which everybody knows. They click Save and Close. Now the next time we open up our SolidWorks part, we will get these new edits. You can also do a simple refresh. And now, when we examine our properties, we see the new price has been updated, 66 cents, and the new material, the 6061. The assembly rebuild does the exact same thing. It looks at the Excel files linked to all parts within an assembly and rebuilds every single part under them, thus allowing you to have an entire assembly with multiple parts and components with their own SmartLinks to different Excel files, all get updated at the press of a button. Imagine having this entire assembly and all the vendor information, the price list, even the materials, are all controlled by an outside source, such as purchasing. Now, all you simply need to do is use the assembly rebuild, and all that information is taken from all the different files and plugged into each of the different parts in your assembly. Let's take a look at how this works. First, you'll need to close the assembly in order to run this operation. So we'll simply click Close and then rerun the assembly rebuild. It's simply going to ask us for which assembly would we like to be rebuilt. And we'll simply select our assembly. Select Open. Now Wappsy SmartLinks is opening the assembly and in the background finding all the Excel files for each of the parts and updating them one by one with the new values. When it's finished, all the properties will be updated on every component within that assembly. And that's the power of Wappsy SmartLinks. Download it today and let the smart linking begin.